What's up, Godash? How are you doing on this Monday? Working on different projects. That's always nice. Is it Blender or what are you doing? Hey, I just noticed apply all modifiers are gone. Do you use Blender 293? What version do you use? Because at this moment I'm still using 2.92 because it has a got like a window error, so it needs to be fixed when you have multiply screens. Well, so you don't have this when you put this arrow out, and you have like apply. I just use this one. So if you open this, you should have apply. If you want to apply without, you know, clicking on stuff, you just hover your mouse on it and then you can press Ctrl A and it can apply too. Yeah, that is apply, but is there an apply all button? Under apply option on the top. Apply all modifiers. I don't have apply all modifiers either. Maybe you need to select. No, you cannot select multiply with shift. How about, what is that? Ctrl A. Oh yeah, that is apply it, but no. I don't know. I never seen apply all button on this. This is like 292. Let me start up an older one. I still have this one. Which is 218. Yeah, you also have only apply, no apply all. You use to convert to mesh. Go to object on top, apply. Oh, you mean this apply? Yeah? I'm confused. You can apply all by right clicking and convert. I don't know, I never seen that stuff, or I never used it, I mean. I've got no idea. It's not on 2.81. it's not on 2.92. Yeah, you can apply one by one. I know Ctrl A it will apply one by one. And I never seen apply all. You can also not seem to click both of these in order to make them apply at once. I don't know, I have no idea. And most of the time I don't like to apply anything, because if you want to change something to your object, even if it's later on, then it's not handy to apply modifiers like subdivisions or solidify or anything like that. Yeah, that works. But I really wouldn't recommend this. Like, if you do something in mirror and you really need to apply it, because that was the whole point of using a mirror, I would do that. If you do like hard surface modeling, of course you will start off with a low subdivision, then you need to apply it. But most of the time I don't apply anything, because it's bad. I had like I made like a screenshot of people making like different kind of vehicles, and then one of these persons applied all the modifiers on an airplane, and this thing was super heavy, and it was really bad. We're just gonna wait a couple minutes until there are a few more people in here, but I can show you that on my space station, this one where I'm busy with, and I don't apply any modifiers, nothing at all. So I can just change things whenever I like, and or it makes Blender lesser heavy, something like that. So everything you see in here, nothing is applied. On this one I haven't been using anything. These lamps. Like this one, skin modifier and the foam modifier. I don't accept anything. Alright, let me make everything ready. Because we're gonna change the 30 minutes into a daily challenge, so I have to now work my way on this stuff here. You know, change some stuff. Just gonna keep using the count here. That will be that. We're gonna use weapons this week. This can be gone. Yada yada yada. Livestream Monday, this will keep the same. Actually will be given in daily. I believe that is the same. Yeah. Those can be found in our daily. This needs to be changed for next week daily. This is for this week, and for next week we're gonna do weapons. So a guy gave me a good list. And for the weekly, yeah, I might need to add in. I wish these younger people would just, you know, keep it with the suggestion, because now I need to read so much crime scene. The weapons for the weekly. Supercars would be a nice one. Alright, let me see. Is that a vase? Is it 2 entries? Should be 1 entry. Santa, 1 entry only. Or you need to make a multi thing. That's super easy. So let me show you here. I need to remove these ones. Just that. So I'm just gonna use Eevee with this, and I have set my Windows resolution bigger, and now you can add in 2 pictures here. The image is plain. The reason why I want to have only 1 entry is because, you know, if you have like 35 entries and everyone drops in more than 1, it's gonna be a very long list. And yeah, I like to keep it clean for a bit. I'm just going to grab something. How about that one? And then I just remove this, just add this up, scale it, even though it was a lot smaller. You know, something like that. Then I can add another one. How about that? Like this. I know everyone has his own way of doing this, but this is how I would do it, and then put the world setting on black, so then it looks like this. So you got 2 pictures in 1 entry. So if you want to change it, thank you. I would like that. The only thing you have to keep in mind is to, you know, change your resolution. So that will be 1920 still. And then 1080 will be times 2. It's 2160. Perfect. And then, you know, because you use Eevee, it's super easy to render. It takes like 2 seconds. And it's done. That's how I do it. Very simple. So your objective for now, change this please. Everyone has to learn this. Meanwhile, I put it down, the weapons for next upcoming week. I think I've changed everything from 30-minute to daily so far as I can check it out now. Drop this in daily before tomorrow, yada yada. Save as. Alright. I think it's time to start. Most people are still sleeping, I guess, enjoying the nice weather maybe. We're gonna start off with a medkit. The medkit is the very first entry. This is, what is that? The very first entry of the daily. The daily was the very first competition that I've been doing on Grant. Scroll up for miles. So this is the one of me. So this is the very first competition entry. So this one is of Santa. This is a med kit. It will totally save your life, at least for a few minutes. This med kit reminds me of a kid toy for some reason, you know. There's some nice fine red and white colors. I tried to turn the colors around, but it looked too much like a Switch flag. Critical medkit. A1356. What is that? Is that restart? I like small details. Got some grip on the handles. Got like some ugly dents in it, you know. It has been someone tried to run with it and it fell down on the ground. Reset. Yeah, I like how this side is pretty much darker in the render, so you can see it light up very well, while the other parts are light up very good. The sci-fi vibe definitely does. Very good. And then we're gonna go to the one of mine. I just kept it super duper simple because what I want to do mainly is use this object in order to fill the surrounding with it. So that's why the suitcase is very simple. It looks too much like a suitcase though. Maybe there's like bandages in here and small things. You know, when you fell down and your knee is broken or whatever. Like scars on it. Type of deal. Super simple. Surrounding was my main target. Then we have one of Berkelmeer. Like he does it, the colors inverted. I tried to do that on this one, but like I said, it looked too much like a Switch flag. Even though the red colors and with a little bit of white is very nice. This looks like a very good one in details. A little bit also sci-fi-ish. I like that a lot. Fits in very well in the space station, so you are allowed to use objects from the daily into your weekly or monthly. Got some nice bolts on it, even though I think he forgot to add in a little floor into the bolt because the plate underneath is like visible, but anything else, I really like this side down here. A lot of details going on. Very good. Very nice. And then we're gonna go to Cupcake, and I'm just gonna keep showing you the idea of it and where it came from. So we already did Chandelier last week, so that's why I didn't went for this one, but I went for this one. This Cupcake here is the inspiration to do that for this week too. And we start off with okay, very good by the way. So the first cupcake is of 3 wobbles. Can't make rose, so made lotus instead. Very good. It's a very nice cupcake. I like it. Lotus turned out very well. It's a nice shape addition onto it. I never liked those balls on it, you know? Yeah, they're like very hard. Nice cup. This is personally what I don't like is, you know, this yellow stuff-ish white underneath here. If it was completely like pink, I would like it more, but it's a personal thing. And there is a little ball here sticking through the lotus. When you use like particle system, you always have to be careful with that. And now we get 24 hours. You can, you know, easily solve this by doing some weight paint. or you just accept the particle system and remove certain balls afterwards. That could also be a thing. Nice purple pinkish type of deal. Maybe a smaller disc could do. But I really like the Lotus. Turned out very well. I like it a lot. Yeah, looks very good. I don't know if it would be cool or fitting, like one of these balls, like right in the middle here. Yeah, but very good. Looks tasty. Then we get one of Renki. This is my first time. I'm gonna look at it positive, alright? It looks like an alien cupcake. For the alien spaceship lovers, you know, spaceship UFO, I mean. Would be nice to have a little decoration at the sides, you know, like M&M's type of deals to give it a little bit of color, maybe one on top. Yeah, UFO cupcake could do the job, right? This is the best one, yeah. Very good. Then we got one of Berkeley. Berkeley made a chocolate cupcake with blueberries. You might be straight away with blueberries. Delicious, I guess. There's some special chocolate on here, but it seems to be like little bits of chocolate and then like molten through it. Very good. A plastic cup. Combination of white, blue and pink. And then again, 30 minutes is not much. It's gonna change right now because everyone wants to have more time. That is fine. If you have more time, then I would say the only thing that needs to have a little touch is like when the cream is onto the cupcake, it needs to have a little cornering, you know, onto it. I will just show you that in a second what I mean. But the cream looks very nice. Maybe a little too shiny though. It looks nice. Yeah, blueberries definitely look good, especially from distance. Very nice. And then we have one of Erwin, Derpy Muffin. But this is also a special one. I can imagine something with this. That is like a chocolate liquid in there, or maybe, I don't know, maybe some latte, iced coffee or whatever that you drink to the straw. Could be a thing though. Yeah. Yeah. I like this idea though. Now, it's supposed to be cake. I know. Only the texture on it looks maybe a little strange. Maybe. Yeah, it looks weird. Okay. Yeah, well, I like the creativity of the straw in there, making you think like there is something like in there you can drink. You know, sometimes you have those, you have these soups. Like, I don't know if it was like onion soup or something. They have like bread on top with molten cheese and stuff. Something like that it reminds me of. I do like the creativity of it, only the materials look a little bit strange. Hot chocolate? Yeah, I could do it too. Yeah. And one nice detail of the straw, you can barely see it, but there's like this ribbon or wrinkles or whatever you want to call it, so you can bend the straw. So that's a very good detail there. Maybe not make it transparency for next time, because if you make it transparency you also need to see like a hole in here. Maybe there is like a hole but it's very difficult to see. And then we're gonna go to Santa Cupcake. I'm hungry now. Yeah. I just need to place it somewhere. Yeah. Doesn't look too bad. Like the material on the cake itself, not too bad. It almost looks like a little bit cookie something. Like if you would put here like little brown chocolate bits on it, it could look like cake slash cookie something. Very interesting material onto the creamy part or whatever it's called. I would say that these things on top look a little too plastic-ish. Little too, can use a little more shininess. But I do like how the background behind the cake is yellow while the floor it's white. And yeah, that the blue is coming back to it. Very good. That's a whole lot of purple. Yeah. Very good. Then we're gonna go to Creation by Chris. Good to see you back again. Cute. Question mark. Oh god. Interesting. It's a very cool beautiful something. I would only say that the cake itself looks a bit, you know, strange. But anything else, it really looks good. Like the combination of yellow and pink, and in here it's like grayish, bluish. And the only color is really into the eyes. Blue is a color too, but it's very dark blue. So the colors pop up very good. I like this idea. Very creepy. And then we're gonna go to stuff that I made. Once again, I wanted to try to do something more with filling in the background with the objects or putting them on one line. So with Berkeley, what I was saying, like, you know, corner it up so it looks like really it's on top of it rather than going through. What I tried to do, and it didn't work out really well, is I tried to fill up the corners of the cup itself, and then trying to make it come out, and then it's like, you know, yeah, didn't work out as well as I wanted to. Anything else, I like the color combinations of this. So I believe it was with Sergey's entry where you could see it very well. You know, at the sides here, I wanted to make it come out of it. You know, when it's baking, it's rising. So it would fill in the gaps for a bit and then get this nice smooth cornering in it. You like multiply? Yeah, I like, you know, I like to, you know, fill in the background. And also, very important in this one, I don't know if anyone have seen it, since I've used a particle system, I made sure that the ones in the background look different by giving these particle systems a different seed number, so it will change, then it doesn't look like it's the exact same yeah, sprinkle or whatever. So that's very important. Always randomize the seeds of your particle system. And I like green stuff. Yeah, sorta. Very colorful. And then we're gonna go to turtle. There is still so much I would like to improve. Well, now you're getting the time for it. I think 24 hours is better too, because it's fun to do small things. This looks pretty much like a game type of object. Very cornery, simple colors. I like this cup though, more like a star. I would only say with this one that these two parts here should be like a nice brown color, and then the cream looks very nice. These cookie sticks, I think it's cookie stick, has some very nice color. I like this I don't know, decoration type of deal on top of it. Very nice. The colors in overall are very nice. Well, yeah, only just change the cake color the same as the cookie color and would even be perfect for me. Variations. Hello, 3D bubble. Yeah, anything else very good. Then we're gonna go to beer. Sorry if I touch the mic sometimes. I'm trying to put it close up in my mouth so you can hear my voice over the music. Just give me a second here. Okay, there we go. Excuse me. So we're gonna go to beer. We start off with 3D bubbles. My last render in 292. Welcome to 293. For me, no 293 because apparently I have reported this. For me, it's a bug that my main screen opens in my third screen. Apparently, they changed something, and they have a fix for it. But you know, it's such a messing around that I'm not even gonna bother with that. I'm keeping this version. Well, let's take a look at this. What is the dark ale type of beer? And now making foam is super difficult. You can do that on a lot of different ways to do that. For me, this foam looks like gray carpet. It looks too grayish. It's almost like the little hairs on it, like carpet type of deal. And the glass looks very nice, very smooth. Now the only problem you're gonna get with if you make glass with just transparency and glossiness, that it doesn't look 100% realistic. Like I will show you that with mine one. Glass with transparency and glossiness is something you should only use where you don't have any drinks inside, or you need to use it as a window or something like that. But if you want to go for a realistic drink, you must use glass note and no transparency and glossiness note, because yep. I wonder how dark ale tastes like though. Glass and Eevee do not mix, yeah. But when you use Eevee, right? I mean, if you go for animations, I would say learn Eevee and make it look fantastic. But if you make still renders, simple still renders, I would say just go for cycles. But yeah, it's a personal thing, and of course your PC need to be able to run it. But bubbles are insanely difficult with foam. Then we're gonna go to slot. I would like to explain. I don't know texturing. You don't have to do texturing because it looks nice. I'm not good at Blender. That's always okay. Haven't used it in a bit, and I'm not used to working fast. You now get 24 hours from now on. Also, I didn't have time for anything inside the mug. Let's take a look at it as it is. I think the mug itself doesn't look bad. It looks, you know, it feels like a wooden mug, like you know, like a pirate time and age where they drink out of wooden mugs. So that's not too bad. It's simple. I like simplism. The thing that you could have done is just add in like maybe a white plane. You know, you don't have to specially make bubbles and stuff, or just leave it empty. Just like as it is. White thing foam with hair particles. Yeah, I did the same. Yeah, it's nice. A wooden mug. Very good. I like it. Then we're gonna get one of mine, which is very bad because I wanted to try like particle systems and it didn't work out. So I also use like icospheres and transparency, and you know, I use like rigid bodies and stuff. And so this is what I mean with using glass. Of course, I should have used like what is it called? Subsurf on it. I didn't use it, so that might look so weird down below. But you can see with the drink, I used like a glass node, and you can see that the drink is coming up to the glass, while it does have like thickness. That's the illusion you're gonna get with glass node and just using normal nodes with transparency and glossy. I tried to do some bubbles in there. It looks like old lemonade with bubbles. Oh, beer color looks off. Yeah, it certainly does. It's really bad. Yeah, but it's fun to experiment with the foam. I really enjoy doing that. Next time better. And I like the shot though. I had something different in mind. I believe I just showed it to you in the chat. I do need to show it. Yada yada yada, where it's at. Like, I wanted to do something like that. I mean, this is what I had in mind. And then I went looking for the HDRI of a nice forest, and sunny, or this with a lake. I couldn't find one. So, yeah, that's why I changed it. But this was my idea though. You always got something in mind, and then working it out is difficult. And then we're gonna get a very interesting one of Erwin, and I really love this one. I like this idea of a fantasy type of bear. It looks fairy tale, magic, something like that. I like how it's in a potion type of yard. I really like this one. It's very cool. I just like everything about it. I think Erwin done a very good job this time onto his entry. Some nice color combination, green and a slight bit of blue with yellow. I think this worked out pretty well. Pretty good. It almost looks like something like alu type of stuff, alu beer or whatever. But very good. Oh god. Yeah, we have one of Sergey. He went weird. A beer bottle with a beer belly and a t-shirt, an O shirt, better to say. Yep. It would have been cool if there was still a piece of text on it, you know, maybe beer on it or whatever, or something. Yeah, it let itself go pretty much. I don't know if you can see it, but it has like a very tiny belly button. It's weird. I don't want to open it and drink it. It's weird. Very good. And then we're gonna go to Santa. And made some changes. Santa is messing around too much with the entries. It's 30 minutes Santa. That's all you got. For the future you're gonna get 24. So I don't have to complain about that anymore. On the first side. I have set this to Berkelmere 2. Blur out the background because it's so choppy. It doesn't fit in. Always use blur. I have to say that the beer glass looks like plastic. How you say that? Like you pop out a little tinky and then you blow in it. some air thingy. You know? Yeah, it's even existing in real life. You know, it feels kind of like this type of deal, like a blow up type of thing. That's a big one though. I thought it looks better when it's like small. It reminds me of that, like a blow up type of deal. Nice bottle. Corona. Is that like dark ale Corona? I don't know. I like the things underneath the bear. Jesus Christ. Can anyone help me out? What is it called? A felt pad? Is it called a felt pad? But overall, I like the color balance of the table, the felt pad, the beer, and the label on this looks very good in overall. Not bad for a beginner. Coaster. Coaster is thinking you're right? Coaster. If I type in a coaster, it translates to a coastal English, man. Coastal boat. Coastal whatever. Anyhow, so let's move on. Yeah, this was the one from Belgium where I said don't forget to, you know, blur out the background, because it's a shame, because it looks good. The same with the one of Santa, it looks good, only the background is choppy. It's a nice bear. It starts to look very good. Also the foam, it really seems foam is really a challenge though. Maybe we should do a weekly competition where the subject is foam, so you can really focus on the foam. Maybe not. I like the table texture though, it's very nice. Some bubbles in there. Very good. Then we have one of Tech Indie Soft. I know I was late because I was too busy, and when I got some free time I made this. There is something that I don't like about this, but most of it I really like. It really looks good in, you know, the first look of it. I like this long glass here. I like the label onto the glass. The foam seems pretty good though. Because it's very simplistic. Maybe that's the whole key. I like how the transition between the beer and the foam looks very good. You got some nice bubbles in here. The glass looks nice. Another thing that I don't like is the Heineken bottle. It first looks good. The label looks good. Only this texture is way too high. Now I do know with Heineken you got like small bottles of these and the larger ones, but still the texture needs to be at least in the middle. So it's a missed thing here. I know they have these extra large sizes. A whole month for the foam. Yeah, let's do a year challenge. Foam challenge of the year. But yes, to keep it simple, like just I hate that so much. Yeah, just keep the brand just nice in the middle of the bottle. That's the only thing that's a shame, because it's a very nice entry. I like it a lot. And then we're gonna go to shoe with 1.0. Very good. The first one is a turtle. This was way more work than it looks. Old shoe. The sole came off. We need some goggly eyes. What I like about this is that the sole has like different parts where the shoe will fit in, which is a very nice detail. Rather than it's just a flat piece. The shoe has some nice shaping. Very good. Got some nice laces. Cheese factory. Looks like a shoe from a fairy tale cartoon. It looks a little bit Sergei style, just a little bit. It's very nice. Very good. And then we're gonna go to Berkelmere, the shoes the kids want. With more time, you will now get. I would have done stitching to them. I'm slow. I tried to do the fox style in this one. Yeah, I see what you mean there. I don't like this idea though of having this on top of it. For some reason. I want these myself. Very good. It's kind of funny because Berkelmere always make this like very good realistic stuff, and when he needs to do like simplism, he has a little bit trouble with it. I think that is kind of funny though. And then we're gonna go to Santa. Santa spent like 3 days on his shoes. But I really like those shoes. It really worked out pretty well. I like the multi-layer of sole down here. I like the material on this, looks very good. And what I also like, I don't know if this is real or not real, is that these laces are like turn around, like you tie them together on the bottom rather than on the top. I've never seen that before though, but it's very trendy, cool idea. Yeah, not bad for 3 days, right? No, he didn't spend 3 days on it, but he spent too much time on it. That's one thing though, for 30 minutes. But it's very cool. I also like the gold color with it. Fits in very well. But now you got 24 hours, so you can just go ham on it. Very good. I really like this. No, you're not made it in 30 minutes. You're being busted. Busted. And we're gonna go to 3D Bubbles. We're gonna go to musical instrument. 3D Bubbles says the only instrument I can barely play, made with geometry nodes. It looked at the first sight, it looked like a telescope type of flute. And then I also note it's like a sideways flute rather than, you know, you got two different type of flutes. It's a nice soft wooden color. Nice decoration rings with it. Very good. Simple as it is. So you play flute, huh? Interesting to know if people play like instruments or not. I like that a lot. Then we have one of Tyrus, and Tyrus haven't been joining for a very long time, so it's nice to see, you know, him popping by. Tyrus says, I challenged it myself and made this in 10 minutes, and very good. A guitar made in 10 minutes. I really like the shape though. Looks very metal-ish. I would only say that the neck of the guitar is way too thick I'm owning 2 guitars myself, and yeah, this is way too thick because this is like absolutely massive. But this whole part down here, it looks very cool. I really like that. Very good. So yeah, this is too thick, but very cool. Strings need work. Yeah, well, for a low poly, it is simple as it is. I would maybe say that the strings and the little knobs here are too high poly for the overall low poly that it contains. It's really cool. Hey Dara, welcome to the stream. Oh shit. I hope you're doing fine. Where's Discord? Dara, you make me nervous. Ah, there we go. Then we're gonna go to Anki. Anki made a what is that thing called? I don't even know. What is this called, guys? Help me out. The only thing that I would say about this, Anki's new, so he probably doesn't know. The best thing to do is just keep it like this, you know, zoom it out, zoom it in, I mean, and just get this thing in screen because it's pretty small for a massive render. A banjo? No, that's not a banjo. A banjo is a guitar and should also have, you know, an arm with it. It's like a clippity clap. You clap it, these are little bells. No. Yeah, it's simple as it is, which is good. I like that. Just make it bigger into your render window, because this is all loose space. Ah, we have a serious answer. A tambourine. I think it's a serious answer. Yeah, a tambourine. If that is how you pronounce it, by the way. That's this guy. Very good. Then we're gonna go to Berkelmere, and Berkelmere went hardcore again as she normally used to do, and it looks very good. Made this guitar in 10 minutes and took me 33 without tuning packs. I should. Oh no, wait, I see what you mean there. Ah, that's a very good looking guitar there. Very good. You could make yeah, electrical guitar scratches. It's very good. You got these little thingies on it. Yeah, you forgot those things. It's a very good looking guitar. This is the guitar I'm having. This Ibanez, this exact version of it. And I got like a acoustic guitar, a Spanish one. Very good. And then we're gonna go to my entry. I saw this one of Tyrus. John made this in 10 minutes, so I thought, you know, let's do something very quick. I made this thing, a triangle, or whatever it's called in English. Very simple. You just ping it on one of these sides, and yep, very good. Then we're gonna go to Altmind. Made a tuba close to 40 minutes. That's very good. That's a very shapy tuba. I made it in 30 seconds. Very good. That's very shapy. Wow. Do you play tuba? I could not make this absolutely not in 30 minutes. Like, I would have trouble with these shapes and it takes a long time. Looks very good though. I'm very impressed. Very nice. Then we're gonna go to Santa, saxophone. That's a weird looking saxophone. My aunt is playing saxophone and it does absolutely not look like this. But back to the serious part, what I like about this one is the combination of black slash chromey and the red and yellow looks very good. A good color choice along with the curtain on the background. So points for that. It looks like a complete drum kit. Some drums have like an open hole here at the front and others don't. All in 30 minutes, Santa. Very good. You're very good for a beginner. That's absolutely fantastic. Then we're gonna go to a pen stand. Setting the particle system up took way too long, so this one doesn't count. It's fun. Well, I'm just gonna add everything here for reasons. It's the last one, so screw that. How could you have problems setting up the particle system with this one? Yeah. Would it be that difficult? I wonder what you've been doing here then to... I mean, you're pretty much an advanced user, so... Allow me to show you what I can do, alright? So I would add in a... where is that thing? I'm gonna add in a monkey. Alright, this is my shape, and then I would just grab these things, you know, and then shift these and then put it down and do it like that, and then didn't I do it? Then I would do this, and then I'm nervous, be patient. I would do that, and then it's like, yo, look at this stuff, you know. I always have to show off, and then do it like that, and just put it offside, maybe a little bit up, and then just go to render, do a collection, and then make a collection, pressing M, new collection, sure. And then it's like screwed up, so you need to turn this thing around. Unless you know what you need to do, I never know. Do it like that, and then put it like this, and then scale it. There you go. That wasn't too difficult. I guess. Yeah, this is the part I always have problem with. What's happening with my mouse? There you go, look at this. That's cool, huh? I think it's a very funny idea, this. It's very cool. Do I need to do it slower? Maybe someday. Yeah, the point with me is I'm very bad explaining it because I'm always just messing around. I don't know the exact steps. I never know that. Just messing around. Yeah, but I like this idea though. It's very cool. Then we have one of Berkelmeer. I had to include felt lining, so Eagle Eye JB can't say wouldn't the pen slide off the stand. No, it would not. Yes, it will. If it's an Australian pen stand, it will fall off definitely. Yeah, but I get a thing here. Eye for detail. Very good. I like that. Very artistic. Very good. Nice ornament. Looks very scratchy, very old. It's a nice big pen on here. Very good. I like this idea though. Yeah, very good. Very nice. Wow, then we're gonna go to 3D Bubble. Tried my hand at sculpting today. Yeah, very creative. I like that. That's very cool. You can't really tell that you've done sculpting here, because the resolution of the line down here. You need to do something more with this, like make a perfect random model out of it with fancy pens. Very creative. I really like it. Really good, man. Super cool. Then we're gonna go to the last one, which is a vase. Made this vase itself in 5 minutes. See, you can be quick. 5 minutes, so I spend the remaining time on giving it a home. Oh, I like that. This one looks very good. That's a nice simple vase with some detail on it. Very good. Looks a little bit like twisted or turned or whatever. That's a very fancy furniture there. And what I like is how the, you know, these things are like, it looks like it's inwards rather than outwards or something. I don't know how to say it. But then again, it also looks like this whole panel here can also be moved out. You know what I mean? It's very cool though. I'm more impressed by this furniture than the vase. The colors in here are very nice. Some nice a bit of yellowish gold type of deal, and a nice brown. The texture looks very nice. And then a super duper blue vase on it. Blue looks nice. Very good. Drawers, yeah. Drawers. Very good. Then we're gonna go to 3D Bubble. Took 40 minutes, exactly 40 minutes. Very good. And the main file texture is downloaded, and the rest is done with Node Magic. Well, let's take a look at it. I wonder what's in there. Yeah, but the vase itself looks good. I wonder if it shouldn't be a little more shiny though. Like it, on the top here, it looks like very shiny, like this reflective part. Looks very good. Yeah, I like the texture, looks very good. It seems like it fits on perfectly on this one. Got a nice little, I don't know, what is it called, a coaster. Very good. The texture wood, very nice. Yeah, very good. And then we're gonna go to Berkelmeer. Simple Murano glass vase placed into an HDRI map with shadow catcher re-rendered to make up for the wrong shadow direction. Aye, aye, aye. Okay, very good. Simple as it is. I like the color combination of red and green. Yep. I like that the shadow here is going with this part down here. It's going down. But it seems like it's going down. Very good. Small details. And then we're gonna go to Erwin. Everything has a story to tell. The journey of the vase. Could be a nice movie poster. Not too bad, not too bad. That looks like a good vase. I like the little ring detail in here. I like the material on it, like it's not like a smooth surface, but it has a little bit of bumpy in there, like it's raw, and a little bit of color in there. Oh, very good. Only the text needs to be a little more fancier, but yeah. The vase itself. This looks pretty good, right? Yeah, I want to know what the story is too. Maybe it's like, this gives me the idea of the, what is that? The acorn of like Ice Age that goes through the world. Maybe this is the same kind of an idea. Very good, Erwin. I wonder if Erwin is still going down the mountain. Yeah, he's going up and down all the time. Then we got like a weird one of Santa. Very artistic, very strange. People will talk about this. Can put flowers in his mouth or something else. I wonder if it doesn't like fall over, you know, if it's like this very heavy part. I do like this freaky stuff because, you know, like people really wouldn't buy like this kind of art type of deal. You know, weird stuff. Yeah, very good. And points for having 2 different renders in one entry. Very good. You get points for that. Okay, so this is that and that is this. We're going to do the voting stuff, and then yeah, we're going to change the 30 minutes into daily, and then you get all the time of the world. Do make sure that you're, you know, not too late with your entry, because now you got like 24 hours, which is a lot. If the daily subject is about to finish, just leave it and join the next one. So we're first gonna vote for the medkit. For the medkit, we're going to have Santa, JB, and Berkelmere. Which one do you like the most? Let me know in the chat. Ah. And meanwhile, you guys are doing your stuff. Let me just. Apply. apply all modifiers. No, I don't have that. Maybe because I don't have any modifiers. Huh. Strange. Alright, we have one for Santa, one for Burke, one for JB, and one for Burke. Yeah, people are enjoying the weather outside or whatever. In this case, it's gonna be Burke Lemire. Yeah, you can do Ctrl A, but he wanted to have a apply all modifiers, so not just one, but all. Personally, I only apply 1 out of 10 modifiers for reasons. Because if you want to change something, you cannot really go back anymore. Winners 30 minutes. I keep calling it 30-minute on map. Okay, Burke Lemire. Congratulations. Welcome Frank. Enjoy your food. Let's vote for the cupcakes. For the cupcakes, we have 3D Bubble, we have Ranky, Burke Lemire, Erwin, Santa, creations by Chris, JB, Turtle. Which cupcake do you like the most? Let me know in the chat. Okay, we have one for Chris, one for Bubble. Second one for Chris. One for me. Yay. Okay. It's, I'm gonna be all honest. It's a shame that this UFO cupcake doesn't have like, more things on it to actually make it look like UFO type of deal. Because I think it's a funny idea. This one is strange, but I like this idea of maybe having a hot chocolate drink in there before eating. This one is very cool, where it changes. This one, the colors are just amazing. And I like this one too. Only a shame that the cake doesn't have a brown color, because it would be a nice game object. In this case, it's going to be created by Chris. Of course, there are a lot more delicious cakes. This one is a very nice lotus flower. So I'm going to add this to the Hall of Fame. Need to download it, save it, and do extra work. That's okay. We're gonna go to the bear. For the bear, we are having 3D Bubbles, Slot, JB, Erwin, Sergey, Santa, Burke Lemire, Tech Indie Soft. Let me know which one you like the most. My two personal favorites are the one of Erwin and the one of Sergey. Just because they are so different. But then again, I think that the most difficult thing about this beer challenge is actually making the foam. That is super difficult. And it looks better if you leave it out. JB, Erwin, Tis, Erwin. It's only a shame that both of these don't have like a nice render frame, you know, makes it look extra beautiful. You got the frame right. Just trust me on that. Okay. Any more votes? Okay, another Erwin. It seems like Erwin has won this one. Very good, Erwin. Congratulations. Very good. And then we're gonna go to the shoe, and for the shoe we are having Turtle, Bucklemere, Santa, 3 shoes. Even though one of them took more than an hour. Just gonna add in everything. You're gonna switch to 24 hours anyway, so. It's okay. It's okay. For this one time, I'll just allow everything. You're just gonna switch anyways. Alright, we have Santa, we have Berg, Santa. Any more votes? Is Dara still alive? Did she run off already? There is 2 against 2. 3? Santa. Wait, Santa, Berg, Santa. It's 2-2. Ah, there we go. Frank is awake. So in this case, Berkelmeer has won this one. Save image. Berkelmeer number 2. Then we're gonna go to music instrument. For music instrument, we are having 3D Bubbles, Tyrus, Renki, Berkelmeer, JB, Outmind, and Santa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a lot of work in this shapey thing. I think next time you need to put this round part at the floor, then it would stand. Maybe. We have 2 outminds and 1 bug. Another outmind, another outmind, another outmind. In this case, outmind, congratulations. Very good. Then we move on to the pen stand. We have outmind, Berkelmeer, 3D Bubbles, 3 very creative and fancy looking pen stands. Which one do you like the most? I forgot to do a Tinky, but I believe Kodash is the last one. So the first one is 3D Bubble, Berkeley 3D Bubble. Uh-huh. 2 against 2. 2 against 3. Two against 4. Only names, please. Only names. Don't make it too difficult for me. Okay, Berkeley. Congratulations. Alright, and then the last one is a vase. It's just, oh, no, never mind. Okay, let me see. We have a Outmind, 3D Bubble, Berkeley, Erwin, and Santa. Yeah, let me see. Santa 3D, Erwin 3D, Outmind. Okay, that means 2 against 2. Now Santa cannot, vote in this case or change his vote because then he must vote for 3D. So I'm gonna vote between Santa or 3D. I mean 3D one. There are 2 3Ds and choose. Oh, did I? Oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I think it's very clever how you download a texture and trying to fit it perfectly in a curvy deal without making the texture stretch. So yep, congratulations 3D Bubbles. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah. So that was that. So from now on, everyone, you're gonna get 24 hours. I will drop in the announcement right now. Just keep in mind, I can never drop in the announcement perfectly. So it should take like 20 more minutes, but I will drop it in right now. From now on, 24 hours of time. Don't be too late. 1 hour, 2 hours too late on the next announcement is okay. But don't be later than that because 24 hours is a lot of time. Alright, the upcoming week it's gonna be weapons. For today you're gonna make a sword. Tomorrow a dagger, then a spear, a bow, a gun, magic staff, and then a hammer. Yep. Theme of this week is weapons. Let's drop it in. Sword. And I get 24 hours to make a beautiful, decorated, perfectly rendered window sword. You shouldn't wear a condom, Frank. But yeah, I get it. 24 hours is not long when you have kids. Okay, I'm just dropping it in right now. Daily. Everything should be fine. Daily challenge, the first one. I'm just gonna keep the count because it's still, you know, a daily challenge. 30 minutes was a daily challenge too, if you think about it. Dropped into daily. Link will be given in daily. Rules can be found in daily. Streaming time will be the same. Announcement time will be the same. There we go. Officially, it has started. The only thing for me left to do is fill in the Hall of Fame. And the Hall of Fame also changed to daily. Isn't she beautiful? I think this is Crabson's best work. Look at all of this stuff. Look at this vase. Wow. Really 3D bubble style in here. New era has begun, yeah. Yeah, for the people who want to go, you can go. For the people that stay, it's always nice. I will just, you know, scroll through this and then I will add the stuff to the Hall of Fame. The announcement is already dropped in, so... Yep. This is what I like a clean Hall of Fame. Not any other stuff in here. Yeah, did Erwin do this? Can you believe that? This is really cool. This is what I really like. Like different angles, some nice text with it. Perfect. It's time for the 30-minute challenge break. Let's all enjoy a pint from Frank. Oh yeah, I took a week. I think I was on vacation or something. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the pint of Frank. Later, Daddy. Enjoy your children. This one is of Tyrus. Kitchen items. This ones. Because item knives without a block is 3D bubbles. What? Knives with or without? Oh yeah, so this is your first entry and your first chance. No refunds. The winner of the living room flat screen TV is Erwin. A Blender brand TV screen. Oh, that's very cool. I like this one a lot too. I remember this one. Yeah, Erwin did good at some point. I have musical instruments. Kaisen had a very nice style here. This one is very cool too. Ah, I haven't forgot about this 3D. Yeah, there is so much more. And what is this? Month number 9. Yeah, this stuff is something I need to look at next year again. Because it's recent fresh. Oh, did I want something too? Gambit NBA, very good. Alright, let's add in the new stuff. Creation by Chris. Downloads video. There you go. Everyone still makes nice stuff sometimes. I think it's very cool. Shoe. Musical instruments. Pen stands. And a vase. Very good. Alright, that is that. Now let's see how amazing stuff will be now things are 24 hours. So, yep. Gonna leave it with this. Wednesday, the weekly. If there are enough entries, of course. The weekly was, I believe it's, yeah, space stuff. I need to continue working on it. I want to say, of course, if I have an entry, I will definitely do a live stream because I'm amazing. For the people who are still there, thank you. See you next time.